Well. It's Thursday. We're back at it. I hope you all had a good day off yesterday. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk. Welcome on in. The arcade is open. I'm your host, Scott. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're gonna try this again. We've been having some difficulty with the with the cargo missions in patch 4.9 for Star Citizen. I seem to have success with them off stream, but it seems like every time we try to do this on stream, the missions are like, no. You're not allowed to do that and make money. We're not going to spawn anything in. The cargo elevators are going to be non-functional, and frankly, you can get fucked. Which has been very frustrating because it has made it complicated to do what we do best around here, and that is the industrial gameplay. Because, I don't mind doing stuff like salvage. I don't mind doing stuff like, mining and everything else. But I really wanted to work some of the cargo missions because some of that stuff actually leads to very lucrative contracts and making some decent credits to buy bigger, nicer ships so we can do stuff like combat. And then the game just kind of comes along and goes, nope, you're not allowed to do that. No. Oh, it's supposed to be a feature? No, negative. So we're going to try it again with the Hermes, and if it does not, if it's still playing, stupid the way it has been the last couple of days, we're just going to roll over into commodity trading instead. We're just going to ship some commodity. It's a lot higher risk because I have to back the commodity purchase. So getting jumped comes with a far higher risk because I can end up losing like millions of credits worth of cargo. I was hoping that it would work out where I could do it a little lower risk and just run the cargo missions, which also then leads to reputation building with some of the factions like Kovalex and Red Wind and so on and so forth. But unfortunately, that hasn't worked to our benefit so far, so it is what it is. But without further ado, we're just going to jump into things. We're going to get the ball rolling here. And it's been a bit of a struggle because here's the thing. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I really do enjoy my time in Star Citizen, but it can also be incredibly frustrating when the game is not doing what is expected to work. When things that you expect to work do not work, it becomes very frustrating and very complicated to. It gets difficult. You want to spend time in the game. You want to enjoy the time. But the game does not make it easy to do. Like I said, we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna stick to the EU for now. Latency is a little worse on the EU servers because I'm connecting from Canada. But the North American servers, unfortunately, are fucking hot garbage. Half the shit that should be working does not work on the US servers, so therefore, we're moving over to the EU because while the latency is worse... No, you listen. I'm glad you had a good interview. That's awesome. I hope that works out for you, man. Almost was not a stream today because I'm experiencing some physical discomfort with my lower back and... the spinal stenosis is really kind of kicking my ass the last 2 days. Today is day 2 of I can't feel the back of my legs, like from my glutes all the way down to my heels. And I have excruciating, I can physically feel the sponginess and the swelling in my lower spine right now. And there's really not much I can actually do about that other than just sort of struggle through it. So here we are struggling through it, guys. Because I don't know what else to do. Because ultimately at the end of the day, I'm a content creator. I prefer doing this in the live format on both Twitch and YouTube. This is my full-time job. This is what I do. If I'm not working, I'm not earning. So I suck it up. We're here. I hope you have a good day. All right, first and foremost, rule number one, always, always, always turn off global chat. Now, I think, so like I said, I was able to get this working, get one of the cargo missions completed. As you can see, 2.9 million. So that's our starting point. So I was able to pay for, like, basically get the Hermes to pay for itself on Monday night. Or yeah, it was Monday night that I was able to do that. So was able to get it to pay for itself and cover expenses with some of the failed stuff and everything else. So, and make a couple of bucks in the process. So again, was able to get it to work. Proves that it is functional. That's what I need. Burrito bar. Okay, we're gonna take the helmet off here. Thank you. Because we need a couple of things. First and foremost, let's grab some water. All right, well, that seems to have worked, so. Giggity. Next, I would like a burrito, please. What do we got? Citrus beef, sure. We'll grab one of those. Huzzah. Perfect. Fantastic. Phenomenal. So we're actually able to get things back up to 100% on both hydration and nutrition. So that's a start. That is a good sign right there. That means that something with the inventory system is functioning the way it's supposed to. I will take that as a win.
Welcome to the aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, I can't take this because that ran out. So let's get our. You know what? Yeah, we'll grab that.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Okay, so we're gonna jump in the Alpha and the Mustang here. Oh. So we'll jump in the Mustang. Righto. Excuse me? What's happening here? What is this shenanigans? Okay then. Please wait while your vehicle is... Oh my goodness. Oh no. Shit. Chad. Yeah. It's going to be like that today, chat. All right, Let's go back up to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a snack.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Mm-hmm.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Well, shit. Okay. Easy fix to this. We exit out to the menu. We do a little jump. We initiate a jump to a different shard system. And then we come back. You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll go to admiring molecules. Oh, wow. So the verse giveth and the verse taketh away, chat. Just remember that. So, yeah, we're apparently going to go over to the Asian shards because I don't know what's going on. US one's completely on fire. EU non-responsive. Well, you know, all I want to do is a little space trucking, guys. That's it. A little space trucking, you know, nothing major. Nothing outlandish or crazy. Not trying to jump into like the middle of a great big huge freaking capital ship space battle or anything. Like, we're not doing shit like that. I am not hunting down an Idris or a Polaris or any of that wild shit. Because I have zero interest in the combat. I just want to do some space trucking. Yeah, but it doesn't have what this has. It's not the same, dude. It's not even close. I have Star Trucker. It's a fun game, but it is not the same game. Yeah, it's called Star Trucker. I have it. I've played it. It is a good game. It is not the same as this game. It is not nearly as in-depth as Star Citizen. It doesn't have the risks that playing Star Citizen has. I want to be able to do some space trucking. I want to do some cargo hauling, but it doesn't have the risk involved. It doesn't have different ships. It is American Truck Simulator in space.
Welcome to the vehicle retrieval system.
It is not the same. That is not exactly what I want.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
Oh, it has nothing to do with seasons.
Your vehicle has been moved to our
It doesn't
storage
have any of
facility.
Star Trucker, while it is a lot of things, does not have the risk. It's not multiplayer. It is not a life simulator. It's got none of that shit. Listen, sir. Listen, I will fight you. My back is very angry today, and I am standing because my back is so angry that it is incredibly painful to sit down. And when I sit down, I can't feel my legs. So I am standing right now. And while it is unpleasant, it's not as unpleasant as sitting is. So we're standing right now. Okay, so there we go. It took jumping over to the Asian shards to actually get this working. And it doesn't look like we're getting 4.10 until next week. So, I mean, there's a lot broken with 4.10 right now. So I understand why they're, waiting. Yeah. Everything from like. So about midpoint of my back all the way down, and it's causing issues with circulation. Like my lower extremities feel cold, and it's not actually due to circulation, even though it can affect circulation. It's actually just because of it's the nerve response. because I can physically feel the spongy swelling in my lower spine from the stenosis, so it's very uncomfortable. I don't recommend. 10 out of 10, don't recommend. This is part of the reason why I would never be able to be a professional truck driver. Okay, yep. Because I wouldn't be able to drive standing up. But you can be a space truck driver. I mean, yeah, because my flight equipment doesn't require me to sit. All right, bro. What is happening here? That works. Thank you. Had to do it the old-fashioned way. Alt-N was not working. It's like, God damn it. Oh, they're booking it. They are booking. So yeah, patch 4.10 seems to be, looks like we're probably going to see it next week. It still needs a lot of work. And that was always kind of what I half expected would happen. Honestly, I feel like no gravity in space, dude. You know, well, there's gravity here where I am. And the funny thing is, a lot, like, I'm pushing G's when I roll this thing too, right? Which, again, no gravity in space, and yet I'm pushing G's and redding out. Explain that one. 9.8 G's right now. Down to 0. All right, we need new Babbage. Thank you. Oh shit, don't you dare hit rocks, man. Yep, this is great. This is going to work out fantastic. We're in the actual freaking asteroid field. Realistically, I mean, I don't know. Right, listen, if we're talking from a matter of realism, my issue is that gravity plays silly bitches with my lower extremities and my spine. In the last 2 days, yesterday it was one of those, I spent a good chunk of the day very, very lightly trying to stretch things out safely, like according to how I'm supposed to do it. Using stuff like yoga balls and everything else, and like the yoga mat on the floor, and just like doing hip rotations and like trying to stretch and pull everything apart a little bit to loosen it up. But the other part of the time was spent literally laying on the couch watching TV. because it was just like, it was really super uncomfortable. And then today it's like I woke up just right from the start. It's been like kicking my ass. So, and that's why we've got the desk in the standing position, because sitting down is not in the cards today. Not for any extended period of time. So I don't know until they develop it. Listen, I would never be able to be a real world truck driver purely based on the fact that I don't know any trucking companies that would allow for their driver who's supposed to be on a run to be standing up for like the entirety of their 8 hours, because that would mean I'm not in the truck. And as somebody who will not heavily use medication, narcotics, painkillers, stuff like that, then that's the other thing too, right? Like, I won't use that stuff because I already have enough health issues. Why am I going to pile onto that by adding in hard medications that are rough on your liver and your kidneys and your digestive tract? Why am I going to ingest things that, well, yeah, it might provide you with a modicum of relief for a very short amount of time, have a history of damaging your physical systems and making your body reliant on that rather than trying to find an actual working solution to fix the problem, rather than mask the problem with medication, right? And that's been the struggle for the last 15 years, is trying to find a method that allows for a fix of the actual problem, not medicate to mask it so I can just get through another day. And frankly, like, me trying to mask it is like super inauthentic. I'd rather be a crusty fucking bitch and be pissy the entire time than take something just for a modicum of relief for like a few hours. Merciful, thank you so much for throwing down that subscribe over on YouTube. Appreciate it. Anyway, so in order to get things to work, we had to sign into the Asia shards. Here we are. I know latency is going to be a little funky because I'm connecting from Canada, but it is what it is. We're going to get down to New Babbage. I'm going to grab the Hermes. We're going to see if we can grab one of these contracts and actually get it to work. And if we can, 742,000 alpha UEC in one freaking run. We're starting out at 2.9 million alpha UEC right now. And if the cargo doesn't spawn, then I'm going to switch gears. We're going to switch over to doing commodity trading instead. Now, commodity trading does come with a modicum of higher risk because I'm fronting the cash to purchase said commodity to then take it to another market and trade it at a higher price, thusly making profit. But in doing so, I incur a higher risk because if somebody happens to jump me and kill me off and blow up my ship, they can just steal that cargo. So much higher risk. I'm hoping that the former option works today, and that because then it's it's low risk. It's low to no risk because I don't incur any kind of penalty other than I might end up having to respawn and reclaim the ship, right? But I don't lose any money on the cargo. Hopefully. We'll see how this goes. So as you can see, we're on our way to Microtech so I can hit New Babbage. So we're heading home. And we'll see how this goes. Chat, I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday so far. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us here in the arcade today. I love when it does a little beep beep. It's like, yeah, I know, we're getting closer. At least the one nice thing about the Mustang Alpha is, and It is not the greatest starter ship, but you know what? Like, it's kind of growing on me a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa now. Don't be getting all crazy there. Should be dropping out here shortly. Again, the cargo missions in patch 4.9 have kind of been hit or miss. There have been some major issues with the freight elevators, cargo not spawning where they're supposed to, or in some wild cases that I've experienced. I take on the cargo contract, and it changes. It says a completely different location that I'm supposed to be picking up to when I took the initial contract, which that one's wild to me. Like, I take something that says I'm supposed to get it from Port Tressler, and next thing I know, I'm going to Orison, and then the cargo's not there. It's like, dude, come on. Like, get your shit together, Bobby. Righto, righto, let's go. All right. So the one thing I am actually noticing is the Asian shards are surprisingly performant. Fire Butter. Well, that's an interesting name. Thanks. Fire Butter. Not really sure what to make of that, but you know, hey. All right, there we go. Nice. Doesn't get cleaner than that. Oh, super clean. All right, let's make sure we got this beast refueled. Woo. You know what I would really love to be able to do? Because we've got these interesting fuel ports and everything attached to the side outside of these ships. I would love to actually be able to walk over here, right? Just one of these like off bays here, and like grab fuel lines and drag them across in the hangar and connect them up and manually refuel the ship myself. You know how cool that would be? Oh, interesting. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah. Sure. All right. There you go. Mm-hmm. I'm going to claim the PTV because I know where it was. We'll store that. All right, let's go grab ourselves a Hermes, shall we? Lord Hermes, arise. Folks, if you're just joining us, whether you're watching us on Twitch or over on YouTube, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. This is The Arcade. I hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday afternoon so far. We're messing around and hopefully going to get some success with an RSI Hermes rental and doing some cargo missions today. We'll see if if this pans out or not. Here we go. 187,000 credits. Yeah, there you go. Take my money. Screw tape. 07 Commander. Welcome on in.
Everything good? Okay.
All right. now the fun begins. We got the ship. That's the easy part. Getting the ship is the easy part.
And welcome to New Babbage, capital city of microtech.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Oh. Well, hello. Let's just take the other one, because that was freaking me out, man. All right. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Don't jinx it for me, chat. Don't you dare. All right, well, there's the Hermes. So that's a start. Is it spawned in properly? Okay. That's definitely a good start. Holy crap. Chat. I don't know. We might actually be able to pull this crap off. Something else I actually came to realize with patch 4.9 is there is potentially something broken with the fire suppression system in the Hermes. The engineering panel is constantly showing 2 fires in the engineering bay and in the cockpit for the RSI Hermes, even if you have not taken any damage, which is absolutely wild to me. Like, there's been so many times I've literally come in here. Let's see if it's even doing it right now. Okay, so right now, as you can see, right, nothing's on fire, nothing started, right? And if we look at this, cooling system 15%, hull, armor, life supports at 94, right? Perfect. Okay. We'll come back to that. Let's see if they fix that or not. All right, we're going to put that down. Retract those. Yeah, retract the rails, please. Thank you. Excuse me? Tractor beam is offline. We'll drop that down to there. Okay. We'll drop that down to there. And that down to there. Okay. Perfect. Exactly where I want it. Now, let's go check that panel, shall we? Oh, look, they're still not on fire. Perfect. Okay. I will take that as a freaking win this time. Holy crap. Okay. So we've got 2 things functional. Can we go for a third? All right, let's see what we can do here. Contracts. Interstellar. All right, where are we picking this stuff? We're picking this stuff up from TISA. All right, we're accepting this. Okay, this is one of the ones that I was talking about. It said we're picking it up from TISA, and now it says Orison. No, we're going to fly to Orison. We're going to see if we can actually pick this stuff up or not. To say that I am pressing X to doubt would probably be very correct at this point. But we're going to try. We got 2 out of 3 so far, so that's not so bad. I'm okay with this. 2 out of 3 is not bad. All right. We are clear. And is that there you go, Crusader. Okay, hold on. Listen, ship, stay on course, man. I know you're trying to get together with your pip, but that's not how this works. Okay, you follow my command. You go where I put the reticule. Okay, that's how this works. All right. All things being equal, the pickup from Ruin direct to Tressler is also not giving up the cargo as recently as last night. Hi, screw tape. Oof. So the direct, wow, really? From Ruin direct to Tressler is not giving up the cargo. Huh. We might have to check that out too. See, the crazy part is for the last better part of a week, every time I've been streaming Star Citizen, these contracts have not been functional whatsoever. Like, not even in the slightest bit. But if I'm doing this in my off time later in the evening, not a fucking problem. Easy peasy, works like a frickin' charm every single time. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. But, you know, it's the versin. Really like the station to station, safer. Well, that's the thing. Honestly, yeah, I totally believe that. I absolutely believe the station to station is far safer in Pyro. Also, the sneaky trick of like jumping part of the way out, canceling the jump, and then redirecting to where you're going to sort of zigzag a little bit, so you're staying off the main path. Like people, because I know people have the bad habit, and I've done this myself. You jump into Pyro specific, and I've had this happen more frequently just in Pyro rather than any other system. You come through the gate, you jump in, right? And then you literally jump to the location, but you get freaking interdicted in the middle by players, right? They're literally on the main freaking thoroughfare of the star line, like that freaking transit line, and they're just sitting there freaking hitting people with the interdiction, right? The one thing I actually wish we had in Star Citizen, much like what they have in Elite Dangerous, is the ability to defeat the interdiction, right? Where you can sort of like, you keep the reticle in, you actually have to fly it, and you can defeat the interdiction. I wish we had a similar system here in Star Citizen. I think that would actually really work, and it would actually make the pirates have to work fucking harder instead of just being scumbags. You have to actually earn it. It's not like you literally set up an interdiction trap and then people fall into it. You blast their ships when they drop out because they've got no power initially at the start, and you're sitting there hitting them with EM, cancels out their power, and then you completely obliterate the ship and steal everything, right? Yeah, some chuckleheads have been camping the Stanton Gateway in Nix for the last... They're literally camping the gateway? Oh. Shit. Of course they have been. Why not? Because then they can just grab anybody running cargo into Nix. That'd be for the, that's probably interfering with a lot of people trying to run the Reco reputation grind, right? Doing that Reco reputation grind. So that's obnoxious. It's super obnoxious. Okay. We're going to get to Crusader. We're going to drop down to Orison. We're going to see if the load is there. If it is not, we'll try Ruin Station. Well, and that's it. Yeah, and that's exactly it too. And that's why I've been like, I've had better success on the Asia servers, the Asia shards and the European shards. The US ones are just a complete shit show and on fire, which I don't know why. It was like, yeah, USA okay, number one. It's like, no, your servers are on fire, guys. Like, fix your shit. I don't know where the desync problem is, but your network system for the US freaking shards is terrible. Fix it. It's bad when I get better overall experience, and I live in Canada, so using the North American shards should be no problem because I'm closer, lower ping, right? Everything else. No. I get a better result by hopping 3/4 of the 75% of the way across the other side of the planet. Even though the latency is higher, I still have a better experience. Oh, they bagged you on Monday with stacked interstellar contracts. Oof. What ship were you flying? Because if you're running stacked interstellar contracts, you're running a pretty sizable freaking craft for that. Excuse me? Ah, there it is. Hello, collect, please. Thank you. Were you running a Hull C? Now, the one thing, and this is the reason why I've been trying to do this grind with the contracts the way I have been, is because I actually feel like this is much lower risk doing this than, say, running commodity. Because commodity trading, you're fronting your own money up to purchase said commodity to then transport it to another location and hopefully sell it for profit. Which, while very lucrative, and you can grind a lot of credits in a very short amount of time, unfortunately, it comes with a ridiculous amount of risk. Whereas running the contracts, much lower risk. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. You've got to respawn, you've got to reclaim your ship and everything else. But it is definitely a far lower risk. That's actually one of the reasons why I've been trying to run these contracts, though, is just because, like, I've only got 2.9 million alpha UEC, so I don't want to be incurring that higher risk until I'm like upwards of like 20 million credits. I bought a Raylin. I'm not proud, but oh, you got a Raylin? How is it? I haven't had the opportunity to try a Raylin out. Is it a solid ship? I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, that's got to be the most important part. You've got to enjoy the ships that you're flying, right? Like, and that's the thing. the couple of times that I've rented the Hermes so far, I freaking love this ship. And the goal is I want to grind out the credits, and this is the next ship that I'm purchasing in game. Right? I'm gonna pick up a Hermes. This is also, I found the Hermes is actually a really solid ship for live aboard. But then use this to get myself up to also owning the Starlancer Max again. I freaking love my Max. Yeah, it's kind of wild because this has effectively been a zero to hero credit grind since getting back in for 4.9 because they did the wipe, and that left me with my Drake Golem, which I love the Golem, but right now it's a little broken. You can't throw I haven't been able to get anything to go on it for modules or anything, which is a real pain in the ass. Oh, the 640 is pretty good? Really? I'll have to keep that in mind too. I haven't flown one of those either. And I had an Aurora MR, and then this patch, all of a sudden, no longer do I have an Aurora MR. It's been replaced with a freaking Mustang Alpha, and I'm like, guys, where in the hell is my Aurora? The roadwork. I'm ready for the Hull B to be in the game. Ooh, are we? So the Hull B is between the eight, like it's actually sort of a medium freighter, right? Oh, 640. Oh, 640 is the Raylin? Oh, really? Holy shit, that's actually solid, man. That's upwards, that's up around the same cargo, roughly the same cargo space as the Herc, right? All right, let's see if we can get ourselves in a decent position here. Nice and easy. Watch me float like a feather, man. Let's freaking go. You better listen, Tony, I swear to God. You better believe it. Hi, Tony. How you doing, bud? Are you having a good day? The one, the only Tony be vibing. How you vibing today, sir? How you vibing? Oh, let's do this. Right, so let's see if this is actually going to work for me today or not. Again, we are on the Asian shards just because, well. So 640 is the capacity car of the Raylin cargo. The Raylin is like, holy shit, it's here, chat. Wow, it's actually here. Let's go. Better now that I'm sitting down. Little episode kind of freaked me out for a second. So my issue, unfortunately, is that the reason I'm not sitting is because the swelling in my lower spine right now is so bad. Like I can feel it. Like when I push, my lower spine feels like it's all bruised. And if I sit, I can't feel my legs. So I'm standing today because fucking reasons. It's my body hates me. Spinal stenosis, kids. It sucks. Yeah, sitting is more painful than standing, so we're standing today. Spinal stenosis, 10 out of 10, don't recommend. If you can avoid damaging your spine in any way, I highly recommend you avoid damaging your spine in any goddamn way. Okay, so we're going to move the ship just a little bit closer to our cargo bay. Oh, okay, well, let's get you back up here, please. Thank you. Call elevator. Upsy daisies. There you go. That's the stuff. That's the ticket. Yeah. Right. Okay, let's get ourselves in the hot seat. It was the same thing for me yesterday, Tony. Downside of having severe injuries to your spine, body sometimes rebels and is not happy about it. Decides like, hey, yeah, you know that thing that you want to do? Guess what? You're not going to be able to do that. And how about you just spend the entire day laying down, feeling like a useless piece of shit. And yeah, enjoy. Have fun. I need you to just back up just a smidge more. There we go. That works. Okay, perfect. Okay, hold it. All right, so this is actually one of the things that I really enjoy about the Hermes is because we got the split cargo. For this run specifically, it is super easy to split the load for its two destinations. I was giving Kitty IV fluids in the washroom. I don't know. It got warm in there. Door closed. I was, oh. So would I be like, that sounds an awful lot like you have like some minor claustrophobia issues, yeah? And trust me, I understand the like the dangers of that too, by the way. It's not, I don't make light of claustrophobia for anybody because that shit's terrible. No, oh, god damn it. Why does it not let me? Really? Huh. I can't use my turret. What is happening, bro? It won't let me enter the turret, man. God damn it. All right, well. Yeah, not to that degree. Yeah, okay, so for whatever reason, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Fuck. I was hoping to just use the turret. Apparently we're not allowed to do that today. Minor anxiety or panic, yeah, that can definitely mess with things too, for sure. Okay, ship ammunition. All right, chat, well, I mean, the fact that we've actually got this is impressive. The turret not working, you know what? I can work around that. That's fine. That is absolutely 100% fine. I can work around that. We're close enough. I don't have to wander too far. Which is very beneficial here. All right, nice. You know, this actually is, even though the turret doesn't seem to be working, this seems to be just fine. So I'm all right with this. This is gonna work. Holy crap! This is so far, this is working pretty good here. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, whoa. Easy. Don't bump my ship, man. Holy crap. So I guess the real question is, so we've got the hull B coming with 4.10. The rail-in is already in. Now here's the question though. Can you buy the rail-in for credits? Or is it still a... there we go. Knocked myself down on my ass. Or is it still strictly a cash ship? All right. Here we go. Easy does it. Easy does it, buddy. Nice and easy. Don't bonk yourself in the head. Remember, OSHA rules. There we go. Nice. All right. Now for all these tiny little bastards. Here we go. Rail-in is still pledge only at this point. Okay, thanks, Tony. Man, honestly, Tony, I figured if anybody knew, you would. I'll be honest. All right, 10 of these per side. The one thing I'm actually kind of glad about is we don't have to worry about load balancing like you do with actual real-world cargo ships and aircraft. We don't have to worry about balancing everything out exactly, thank God. But here's something you are about to quickly learn about me. I will make sure that I balance the load. It's just like a weird little OCD thing for me. I can't help it. Oh, that was nice. Awesome. Love how I just bopped myself in the face. There's that latency problem I was talking about being over on the Asian shards, but guess what? It's working. So, you know, if it's working, I don't care. It's doing exactly what I need it to do. It is doing all of the things that I need it to do for me. I don't have to worry about anything. And that means that we're at least going to be able to make enough credits today to make a little bit of profit and pay for the goddamn rental of the ship. And if I can get 2 of these done today, that's 1.4 million credits, and I am more than pleased with that overall result. But I might be getting ahead of myself, so we're just going to wait and see. We'll see how this goes. All right, so far so good. There's one full contract load done. The one thing I actually hope they give us is a better way to control the overall the beam length for our tractor beams, because the scroll wheel, I mean, I understand the scroll wheel seems intuitive, but man, it takes forever. It's just takes so long when you're using the scroll wheel to control the length of the beam to drag things in or push things out, right? And, you know, I understand the use of using the scroll wheel is very intuitive. Okay, come on. Now we're just getting into the ridiculous here. That is the third time I've been knocked on my ass by cargo. Get over there, sir. I'm going to start kicking somebody's ass here shortly. Well, Tony, maybe you know the answer to this. When did they add the rail-in in? Was that 4.8 that they added the rail-in in? Whoa, 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 whoa. That little bit of desync is dangerous, by the way. All right. You know, we loaded this pretty goddamn fast, chat. Way faster than I've actually been able to get this to load in before, so I'm pretty happy with that. And less damage to the ship, too. Maybe I just need to learn how to park. That's the problem. All right. We're loaded. I'm not taking any more than that. That is it. Also, this should not power the entire ship. Let me just be clear. Me turning this panel off here should not power the entire ship. That is something I feel like they need to actually fix. Like, they need to rectify that. Hey, Spiced, how you doing? Excuse me? What the hell is going on here? Okay, there we go. That seems to be... All right, now we're good. Jesus. Power management pips are still being a little weird, but we'll accept it. Redesigning a few of our carriers because they're... Yeah, and not only that, he wants to remove the electromagnetic freaking launch systems for carrier aircraft back to steam. Because apparently somebody who's an idiot, by the way, told him that it's more economical. Meanwhile, the reason that the system was switched was because it actually made the ability to launch aircraft more variable and more economical. Man, makes no sense. I'm sorry. Thank God that guy, I swear to God. He definitely didn't talk to engineers. Can't launch Reapers from Steam. No, you can't. Or drones, yeah. Can't launch any of that shit with Steam systems. No, you can't. You need the reason they went to the electromagnetic is because it's a variable. They can set the speed depending on the aircraft that is actually in the launch envelope. It's like, bro, if you don't know, shut the fuck up. Don't comment on the shit that you don't know. But this man, listen, I'll be honest. This is why I'm glad I'm Canadian and not American. Stalker 2? Yeah, at some point I would like to actually get back into. I've never really, I think I spent maybe 6 hours with Stalker 2. And I'm definitely going to have to do a little bit more with it, I think. But this is all because it's a DLC, yeah? 191 gigs is a lot. I mean, yeah, I see 191 gigs, and then I'm like, yeah, but it's not the 1.5 terabytes that I had for Microsoft Flight Sim. So, you know, 1.5 terabytes. I was using a full 2 terabyte drive just for Microsoft Flight Sim. So, for fucking 2020. Plus all the mods, plus all the paid add-ons and everything else, right? So, 191 gigs in my brain is like, shit. I still got room to install other games after that. Hell yeah, let's go, you know? All right, so we're heading to Pyro. Where we, so we need the Pyro Gate. Pyro Gateway in Stanton. There we go. Thank you. Oh, it finally let me have it. There we go. Holy crap. Excuse me, what do you mean no power? Hold on. I think I know what it's talking. It's yapping about. 1 second. 1 second. Oh. Okay, well, I don't... Hold on. We don't need that in... I also don't need the tractor beam, but I do need that. Thank you. Okay. Better. Awesome. All right, here we go. Now, so we were able to procure the ship, no problem. We were able to actually get the cargo, no problem. Now, the real question is, when we get to the other side and we get into the Pyro system, am I going to be able to deliver this cargo without any problems? So far, we're 3-0. Thank God. Though people are nonstop whining about the spawn, that the spawn bubble around the player is 100 meters, not realizing it needs to be like that for performance. The thing is, though, is much like the original Stalker, I think you're going to find that the modding community, this is where the modding community is going to come into play, and they may be able to find a fix or a workaround for that. And honestly, I think the other problem is like some people just like to bitch for the sake of bitching, right? Yeah, and that's the other part is too, right? It's an Unreal Engine 5 thing, right? It's like, it's the thing that I just recently found out regarding the game The Last Caretaker. You can set up all of the energy infrastructure you want for your different locations, for the black oil refinery, for you know, like for where you go to you know, birth new humans, and you know, the launch facilities and the whole bit. Is this stuff stops functioning when you're 800 meters away from it, because of the design factor and how it's set up in Unreal Engine 5. So as soon as you're 800 meters away, the entire energy infrastructure that you've built up to chart, like for solar and wind generation, power generation, to store, like build battery farm up to power entire locations, and the fuel production and everything, so you can get around Earth and, you know, do all of this stuff. It stops as soon as you're 800 meters away. It no longer functions, right? It's like, this sounds like the same thing, right? It sounds like a very similar thing. I think this is actually why everybody's complaining about the A life that we got used to from the original Stalker. I think this is why everybody's complaining about the A life not functioning in Stalker 2. Again, it's because all of that stuff can only happen within that 100 meter sort of envelope around the player, purely because of it being an Unreal Engine 5 thing, which is a shame. I hope that there is a way around that. I hope somebody finds a creative method to get around that, because that would be awesome. Wait a second. Who the Okay, well, we're gonna... They're not moving. That is a Drake Corsair, huh? Ooh, that makes me nervous. A fucking Corsair is basically a gunboat, bro. All right, well, let's put a bit of a hustle on here and see what we can do. Yeah, people keep trying to compare Stalker 2 to Gamma. No, that's not even... No. And that's the thing. Gamma is a full reconstruction mod for the original Stalker Heart of Chernobyl. And you're right. I agree with you. That is absolutely unfair to try to compare the two. They're not the same. And the only reason that Stalker Gamma even exists is because there was initially... the development team, because of what was going on with the Ukraine, they just kind of, and with publishing and everything else, they kind of just left it as open for the community to do what they wanted. They opened that door and gave the community the tools to be able to create Gamma. So it's not even close. It's not even the same thing. It's like trying to compare fucking pine cones to apples, man. Like, it's not the same thing. It blows my mind when people do shit like that, though, too. All I can say is I hope that the team behind Stalker 2 just keeps working on it, right? Just keep working on it. You know, keep improving it, keep updating it. Well, she's open. Let's see if we can get in here. Yeah, entry requirements met. Tuning gate. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go. What? Oh, come on, bro. It closed just as we got here, didn't it? You son of a biscuit. All right, well, hopefully we're not being followed through, first and foremost. I do rather enjoy the fact that you have to actively fly this. You can't just, like, let it autopilot through. There's that ship creaking that freaks me out every time. Oof. Oh my goodness, chat. 4 days. 4 days, and I can pick up the medical device for my sleep apnea. 4 days, and hopefully I will finally start being able to get proper, good, healthy ass sleep at night. I'm looking forward to it. Only cost $2,700. Whoa, why are we redding out, bro? This is not the place to red out. Dude. What in the actual... What do we got there? Who dis? Why do they not have... How is that even possible? They have no profile, like none whatsoever. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to jump sort of towards the general direction of Rabmat. Okay, jump out. There we go. Boom, done. Now that we're away from the gate, I shouldn't hopefully have any problems with anybody. Where are we going? Where are we going? Canard View. Sacrant's Plot. Okay. All right. Easy enough. Perfect. Maps. Oh, God. These are on the... you know what? Let's... Sure. Let's go there first. Oh boy. Well, that at least gets us off the main line so we don't have to worry about... We could still run into the possibility of getting frickin' bounced out, but there's a lot of extra space for them to try to find us through, so that limits their ability to possibly bounce me out with interdiction. Now the real trick is, am I actually going to be able to deliver this cargo? If I can, that is going to be awesome. If I can't, well, shit, you know? At that point, then it's like, well, what do we do if you're just a legitimate space trucker? Oh, God. Somebody send me a new spine, please. Or start working in cybernetics and hurry up, because holy God damn. Dad needs a new spine. Like, listen, I don't need to be superhuman. I don't need to be able to move faster or anything. I just need it to replace the broken ass fucking spine I already have and give me back 20 years. That's it. I don't need to move faster. I don't need to be super strong. I don't need like cybernetic implants that freaking, you know, turns me into a goddamn tank. I don't need to be RoboCop. I just need 20 years back. Okay? That's it. 20 years. 20 years of spinal damage. I just need it returned to me. Without the damage. Anybody in chat willing to put in that effort? Anybody know? Anybody here that works in robotics or cybernetics? All right. Well, we're about halfway there. Thankfully, you know, the beautiful thing about the Hermes, though, This thing has got chonky fuel tanks. Love the fuel tanks on this ship. Oh my god, it's so good. Hell yeah, brother. All right, so while we're waiting, I'm gonna check a couple of things here really quick. Let me see. I need to be able to see. Ooh, that's what I was afraid of. Holy shit. Hey, chat, for those of you who are in the US right now, what the fuck is going on down there? What are y'all doing? What is happening in the US? Your stock market is hurting, bro. What's going on down there that y'all are losing your S&P 500 and the Dow are like just shit in the bed right now? Just looked outside, rain is coming. Well, I can tell you here, there is no rain. It is crystal fucking clear blue skies right now. With the bond market? Yeah, I know, because my freaking, my retirement stuff is fucking hurting right now. I was like, yeah, maybe I should check in with the bank and see how my freaking ETFs are doing. And I can tell you, well, yeah, I know the stock market is the least of it. I can tell you the stuff that is in an American ETF right now is losing money hand over fist. And that might explain why the bank tried to call me this morning. might explain why they're like, yo, they're probably trying to be like, yo, get your money out now. You're going to lose everything. And my brain is like, listen, I can't lose much. I only have like $100 invested in some American stuff anyway. So, you know, it's only $100 maximum that I'm losing. I'm not worried about it. But it makes me pause and go, fuck. Yeah, $100. That's right. I said what I said. I have a $100 ETF that is wrapped up in a weird sort of mishmash of like partial shares in American stocks from an amalgamation of stuff from the Dow and the S&P 500. And it is fucking it's only worth $50 right now. I'm like, holy shit. Well, I mean, yeah, I know all about the ICE stuff, but we're not gonna. I'm not here to talk politics because there are two conversations that end up unfortunately causing an absolute bonfire in anyone's chat when you're live streaming. It's when you start speaking about politics, or you start speaking about religion and belief. Those two conversations right there turn into an instant bonfire, unfortunately. I understand the implications of what's going on in the U.S. I get it. I have friends that are Americans. You know, a lot of people within my streaming community are from the U.S. And I'll be honest, I'm concerned about what's going on globally. Do I think there's an easy fix for it? Unfortunately, I don't think there is, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, humanity, from like a species-wide thing, can't agree on how to work together for the benefit of all of us, which is the problem. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Screw tape? Exactly. And I try to provide a place, like provide a channel for people to come where they can just get away from that stuff. But that inherently is the issue, is that humanity as a species cannot get together and get on the same page to do what is best for all of us. And that's the issue. No. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Ain't nobody getting mad. You can see, I'm not steamed. I ain't heated. It's all good. That's exactly it, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, but that's kind of the truth. We as a species are our own worst enemies. And I think a lot of it comes down to just there are a lot of factors at play. It isn't. No, it isn't controversial to think that people are more important than money. No, I don't disagree with that. I think that's true. People are more important than money. Unfortunately, there are a large proportion of the planet don't believe that though either, right? So yeah, sometimes yeah, no, I'm sure. Listen. You know why I am the way I am is because when I was a child, you could literally slap sense into your children. It was still legal. It was not classified as abusing your child to give them a backhand when they were doing some dumb shit that could potentially wind up with somebody getting seriously injured. Guess what you can't do anymore? You can't just backhand somebody. Even though I am glad to see that things are reversing and fucking around and finding out. Yeah, see, see at your spine now. Getting myself injured and getting others injured, completely different conversation. Anything I have done that has damaged my spine is purely on me, and nobody else was included in that. I didn't drag people into that. That was me and me alone. Totally different. I don't know. I know some people that change their tune really quick when they get slapped with a freaking brick upside the head for being a dumbass. Yeah. Attitudes change really fast when a brick gets chucked at a face. You don't know, maybe it was damaged already, so you just finished. My father backhanding me 2 or 3 times as a child is not going to damage my spine to the point that I can barely freaking stand some days. There was discipline and then there was abuse. Listen, I can remember every single time, the 3 times that I got a belt as a child and the 3 times I got a backhand as a child. I remember exactly why I got those. And believe me when I say, I fucking deserved it. I deserved all 6 instances. And that's not including the having an entire summer taken away from me and being grounded. And that grounding meaning that all I had was my desk, my bed, my clothes, my dresser, and a lamp. My books, my posters, my ability to listen to music, all of that were taken from me. Because doing, do stupid things, win stupid prizes. Also, I learned very fast, there's a reason that you should never lie. Even if you're trying to protect somebody else. Fucking lying will only cause you ruin in the long run. All right, lights. All right, I need a place to put this down. That's an Argo. That is a raft. Please tell me they are not in front of the only... Oh, good. Thank God. No, they're not. Thank freaking God. All right. Daylight would be great right about now. I'm like looking at this, I'm like, bro, I need to be able to see what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. What am I sitting on right now? Surprisingly, nothing. Okay, perfect. Holy crap. I'm turning my lights off though. And it looks like it's about to be sunrise. Warning, collision alert. Let me, dude, I'm already on the ground. What do you mean collision alert? Lies never travel alone either. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Hear how this is beeping? Let's have a look here. This thing's going completely balls, like just off the rails, completely nuts. What are you bitching about? Why are you, sir? Whoa. Why is my life support at 3,000%? Dude. How? How are you at 3,000%, sir? What in the actual hell is this bullshit? I am very confused right now. I'm like, dude, and how is turning this down increasing? This makes no freaking sense, man. Whatever. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing dumb shit. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Okay, all right, I can work with. Oh, hell yeah, let's go right here. Fuck yeah. All right, now let's see if this is gonna work. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Okay. Looks like we got a bunch of stuff sitting around here that somebody has just scattered all over the place because, you know, reasons. I don't know whose cargo this is, but they're just gonna rant-a-dung, huh? Nitrogen, contract. It's all contracted stuff, so I'm just gonna move this out of the way because I don't know whose it is. I just don't want it in my way per se. All right, so. And surprisingly, my frame rate is actually pretty decent out there, so I'm going to take that as a win. Oop, oh, shit. Damn it. No, god damn it. Get back here. Hey, easy, easy. Don't you hit me in the head with my own freaking cargo, man. Don't you do that. I'll fight you. So, yeah, as I was saying, there does seem to be a little bit of weirdness going on with Star Citizen under 4.9. So far, it looks like the way that we've been able to mitigate this was I had to move over to the Asian shards. The U.S. shards are on fire. I don't know how to freaking deal with that, so we're over here. No. Hey. How about we back you up? We spin you around. There you go. You spin me right around. And I'll just put it out. I'm going to put that out there. I'm hoping that maybe by September 1st, I can also maybe finally procure a copy of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 now that it is on sale for $99 at a 30% discount. I have to get through next Monday where I have to spend $1,350 to make the final payment for my sleep apnea oral device. So I got to get through that first, and then get through getting the stuff to start painting in the space. Some of the stuff that I want to be able to do and be able to fly is in the deluxe edition, though. So content, sir. At least it's not the $130 version. Comes down to the $100 version gives you different aircraft that I want to actually be able to have. I have that deadline of September 1st if I can swing it or not. I've got to make sure I can. But again, the medical expenses and all of that has to come first. So yeah, next Monday. Speaking of which, next Monday, I won't be here and I won't be streaming just because I have my my appointment at the Strong Clinic in London, Ontario. So I've got like an hour drive just to get to my appointment for the final fitting and the delivery of the mouth guard for my sleep apnea. So okay. There we go. Delivered medical supplies. Okay, so the delivery is working too. Perfect. Holy crap. We might actually be able to pull this off. Chat. We might actually pull this off. Bro. Huzzah, it's a miracle. We're going to be able to make some money today. We're going to break 3 million credits, chat. Holy crap. It's going to happen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Easy does it. I don't want to bop myself in the face. You know, I don't want to take myself out of the game here. If I can at all help it. Actually, you know what? No, that's fine. We're just going to put these two down. This is actually something I probably should have been doing the entire time, too. Okay, there goes the hydrogen. There goes the hydrogen, ladies and gentlemen. Hells yeah. All right. Okay, so far so good. All right, let's see if we can get that out without clunking myself in the face, because that would be awesome. Vaughn. Excuse me, sir. Sir, how about, thank you. Jeez, this is like... Alright. Und... There we go. Okay. Alright, looks like we got it. Holy shit. Confirm. All right, I think we may have actually been able to succeed at least getting half of this dropped off and delivered. It's a start. It is an absolute freaking start. There it is. Okay. I like our odds to complete this. You may notice that my little golf cart, the PTV, is no longer in the corner. I'm not overly worried about it right now, but we'll see. Maybe at some point we'll all right, well, why? What is going on? Why are only half my weapons online? What the frack? Pardonnez-moi? All right, I don't know what's going on, who's doing what, where, why, when, how. I don't know what is happening here. Bilbo the Devourer. Ugh. Jack Sparrow. Fuck. Of course they're shooting at me. All right, that's it. Fuck it. Let's go. Yep, there we go. We're fucked. Yep. Fuckered. Shields down. Yep. There we go. Fucking crash landing. Crash, crash, crash. All right, well. Come at me, bro. You've got to be fucking kidding me. They literally just did that to be dickheads, didn't they? They achieved dickhead. Yes, they did. I agree. They did achieve dickhead. I have no idea what direction I'm going, by the way. This is so dumb. I don't know which way. Let's go towards the light. We're in the shallows at least. So if I go this direction, thank God I have a freaking breathing system in my shit in my like freaking suit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Is that a... Hi, Audi. I got shot down on my way back to freaking, hopefully back towards somewhere that was slightly safe, and apparently it was not. Oh, that's terrible. I hope they feel good about themselves. They probably thought that I was going to die, and I didn't. I bet that's disappointing. Chat, we didn't die. Now the real question is there an ASOP terminal here that I can get a ship, reclaim the cargo, you know, I'm just glad that I have a breathing system in my ship or in my suit, because otherwise this would suck. How have I not hit land, like freaking actual land yet here? We're doing stealth ops underwater, Audi. Don't ask. I got shot down. My real question is, how in the hell... Oh, wait. I think we're finally coming up. It looks like we're finally coming up towards the surface here. Oh, here we go. You mother truckers. So that's my ship right there. Looks like I'm not the only one that they've taken down. Somebody else. Somebody else got taken out too. Son of a biscuit. You mother truckers. How did this anti-air system not freaking... All right, well... Looks like we need an ASOP terminal. All right, so let's see if we can... We're in Sakharin's plot, so hopefully I can find a freaking ASOP terminal here. That'll be nice. Let's do this. Goddamn donuts. Mass exceeded, huh? Somebody just take it. Oh, are you kidding me? Somebody just took out this freaking railing? Who in the actual... Man. Dickhead's gonna dickhead. God, that's some bullshit. I don't know. I don't know. All I want is a freaking ASOP terminal. So that means that this railing got taken out. While we were underwater. Mass exceeded, of course it is. Yep. Wow, that's kind of a dickhead move. They have exceeded the dickhead quota. That's fucking... Well, I did say coming to Pyro was going to have some higher risk, didn't I? So I wasn't wrong about that, I don't think. It's funny. The stuff I have is contracted. I bet you they didn't even bother to scan. They just decided, hey, I'm gonna shoot this dude. And it's like, hey, guess what? I've only got contracted. You can't steal the contracted stuff, so I don't know where you think you're gonna sell it. I actually don't think you can sell contracted equipment. At least we're not like completely abandoned here. Or at least in a settlement, so we're not going to die, at least not initially. This is a little less than, you know. Now, I should actually, hold on. Let me take that off. We should be all right. Yeah. I mean, we'll get winded, but it's definitely going to be a lot safer and easier for me to do that. And let's grab us. Do I have it? I was like, do I have a sandwich? I need a sandwich. There we go. Give me my sandwich. Might as well have a, we're here. I might as well enjoy my picnic. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, right. Exactly. At least the sun came out. I can tell where I am. I can tell what the hell I'm doing. Oh, okay. Well, fine. I'm putting my helmet back on, though, because the last thing I need is some donut up here doming me. And I don't have anything to protect my freaking, my brain pan with, so we're going to... You know, I've really not taken the time to walk around some of these locations. And that generally comes from because the performance in Pyro has been kind of questionable at best lately, so. All right, so we're in Sakharin's plot. Here's a question. As somebody who's never been here before, my question is, for those of you who are familiar, is there somewhere I can go with an ASOP terminal that I can get a ship? Because that would be fantastic. I would love that very much. Jesus, I thought the door just closed on my face. Oh, we haven't encountered any other sentient life here yet. They're like no friendlies or something. Okay, hold on. There's the commodity shop. Okay. All right, well, that's a start. Commodity shop. What do we got here? They probably weren't expecting me to come out the back end of my ship, though, either, were they? I bet you. Hello, sir. Don't shoot me. I come in peace. You almost need a ground vehicle here. See, this is the problem. If I had a ground vehicle. Shop. Okay. Guns, bullets, flashlights, helmets, jackets, and more. 0 exchanges, 0 return. Okay, fair. No returns, no exchanges. I got you. Okay, we have storage access at least, so... Alright, so... We're getting somewhere. Okay. I need ASOP terminals, please. Y'all got anything? Not really sure why that dude is naked. That's confusing and disturbing. Shop terminals, yeah, okay, well, I'm fine with... The man sitting there naked is actually making me kind of uncomfortable. Like, I'm a little uncomfortable with that. Okay, there's storage access. Awesome. Love it. What I need is an ASOP terminal. And as somebody who's never been to Saccharin's plot in Pyro before, I don't even know if we have an ASOP terminal that I can go to. I mean, the locals seem friendly, so I'll take that as a win. Oh no, yeah, no, this place is huge. Yeah, I don't want the shop. I need a place to order my ship returned to me, please. Okay, this might be important. Maybe. As we'll find out, won't we?
Anything up with you?
Oh, something just blew up outside. I don't know what the hell that was, but holy shit, it is now certain. Is it now certain? Yeah, on Monday. I go and pick it up on Monday. And $1,350 poorer. Because that is the final amount owing on it. 3 stream streak. Nice, nice. Welcome back in. All right, so I'm gonna head out to the other end of town here. Or is it, wait, no. No, that feels right. Hold on. Maybe? I don't. Shit. I think I got turned around, chat. Hold on. Nope. Where? I mean, yeah, exactly, right? I'll spend the extra $1,350 and get the thing and finish paying for it, and then I don't have to worry about the possibility of dying in my goddamn sleep. Yeah, no hangers up. So no hangers, so no ASOP. Fuck. So unless I have somebody willing to come and pick me up and fly me somewhere with an ASOP terminal, I'm SOL, yeah? Shit. You know, it is pretty here. Okay, chat, 1 second. I gotta take this call. 1 moment, please. When the bank calls you, you take the call. I mean, my back hurts, but you know, I'm all right. I'm doing all right. like I said, okay, so we're currently in the pyro system. Some bozos blew up my ship because they're dickheads. Because, you know, dickheads doing what dickheads do. There seem to be an awful lot of ships up here just loitering. See, here's the problem. I could unexist myself. I could unexist myself. Oh, you motherfuckers. Could. I haven't decided yet. I could just claim the half of this load that I've already actually gotten. The issue is I kind of want some payback. I kind of want to kill somebody now because I feel like somebody, I am owed blood. Got my new printer FPC cable after a long time. Still haven't gotten the printer to run the LCD properly again. It's a bit frustrating. Oh yeah, I can see. I totally understand how that would be super frustrating. That does not sound fun at all. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just wandering around right now because that I was about to say, is that my Hermes? Because if that's my Hermes, I'm gonna be real fucking angry. That is not my Hermes though. My Hermes is out in the fucking lake. Now, I wonder if I could actually fix mine. Now, here's the thing. Ultimately, I don't want to steal somebody else's ship. See, look at this. Look, the Hermes is a look at this. This thing is beautiful. Look at this ship. Holy shit, this thing's pretty. Wow, the frame rate's rough though. Holy crap, dude. This has probably got to be one of my biggest complaints right now about being in Pyro is the sudden freaking frame drop is absolutely just mind-numbingly like rough. Now, here's the thing. Ultimately, we could potentially go and grab another ship, come back, grab my cargo. Is that somebody trying to steal my fucking cargo? Oh, you're an actual dickhead, aren't you? Oh, man. I don't know, chat. What do we do? Do I just call this a wash and... Because this, dude, this is so frustrating. And also the freaking frame rate hit is just brutal right now. "10 FPS in a dream," pretty much. That sounds about. I mean, we're up to, I think, about 24 FPS now. Pyro is oh. Okay, it's starting to smooth out. I just had to get away from whoever that was in their ship up there. Hello, Sleepy. I have screw tape, right? It's a freaking a little flipbook animation. Actually, I think flipbook might be smoother sometimes. I still can't believe we got shot down. I mean, we didn't die, so at least there's that, but we got shot down, chat. Which is a bit of a piss off. I'm not going to lie. It really kind of irks me. I mean, I could, but I don't have the tools required to repair the ship. At least I don't think I do. Let's see. Let's see. Do I currently have what I need? Lifeguard medical. I can get no orbit mining. Nope. There is no way I'm repairing the ship. I don't have any RMC canisters. I got none of that shit. I got none of it. No Cambrio light attachment. Well, I didn't strand myself. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go back to the shops. No, somebody shot me down as I was taking off after dropping off cargo here. Oh, God, my back, man. I want to sit down because my back hurts, but sitting down is going to make my back hurt just as much, if not more, because my lower spine and my tailbone are swollen right now, so... All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab the little Drake mule that's sitting over here because I feel like, you know, we'll fucking use that just to putt around if I can, if it'll let me use that to putt around anyway. Dad already has sandpaper, drywall, compound, and a sanding block, so... Okay. Are you gonna let me drive? Yes or no? I hope so, because that would be dope. I'm okay today as long as I don't breathe. Listen, breathing's kind of an important thing, you know. Oh God, the frames. My frames. It's a Drake Mule, doesn't have weapons. That's why we don't have anything. Oh my God. Holy shit. Well, at least we got a ground vehicle. It's not mine. I don't know whose it is, but Jesus Christ, this thing's kind of holy hell. All right, well. Everybody here is a freaking enemy, apparently. Everything is flashing red, and I'm like, bro, why are you all unhappy? Okay, that's Cambrio Light. That's great. Awesome. Love it. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, we got the start thing. Okay, let's throw that in here. Yeah, we're gonna throw that into there. We're just gonna pop this over here. Okay, thank you. All right. Well, we got the start. We got one part. I just need some canisters. We'll see if I can fix my goddamn ship. Testing the chrome. Well, shit. Chrome. Oh, God. I'm never going back to using Chrome. Fuck Chrome. Anything's better than Chrome. Bro, what? Okay, I need Cambrio SRT canister.
Letting him escape is unacceptable, damn it!
Okay, I'm gonna buy 4 of these canisters. Okay, so salvage. How do I switch modes with this thing? That's the Cambrio Light. Fuck. Right. Hold on. What I have is the Cambrio Light. What I need is the full Cambrio. Okay, hold on. Let me... Wait, what do I need for that? That's the SR... I need an SRT. Oh. Shit. I need this. Okay, you know what? We'll buy one of these too. Let's go. Okay. Done. An ACOM starboard? Wait, what? There's no way that's just sitting there like that. Okay, now here's the real question. Can I just put this into my backpack for now? I think I should be able to. Okay, good. It's in my backpack. Beautiful. All right, I think we're off to a good start here. Charter just finished their merger with Cox. Existing Cox customers will be transitioned over within the next week. The whole cluster is renaming to to Spectrum. Oof. Dude. Oh, that sounds absolutely horrid. All right, let's see if we can get the ship up, running, and powered, shall we? I don't want to be targeting anything, by the way. Okay, there's the turret. Where's my there's my ship. Okay. So I've never done repair work on a ship before, so I don't know how this works. So this is going to be an experience for all of us. I might not be able to repair this, chat. Am I even going to be able to repair this thing? Look at this. Look how bad this ship is for science. We bring... Y'all see how rough my ship is right now? Yeah, right, exactly. Nice submarine. That sounds about right. I mean, you're not wrong, honestly, Screw Tape, but we can pull this off. This is going to be dope. All right, well, let's... Sucks that we got a whole bunch of... Okay, there we go. The water's out. All right, I will... Ooh. Okay. Let's go and check storage first. Man, oh my God, this is brutal, bro. Yeah, I know. Everything's screaming at me right now. Like, everything is scorched. Oh, it's cooked, bro. This poor ship is baked. Dude. It's so bad. Okay, well, we got some... We got a couple of Cambria. Okay. I would very much like to. There we go. All right, we're gonna. Excuse me. Hi. Perfect. Oh my God. All right. I don't even know where to start with this thing, but how do I fix? Yeah, it's only partially submerged, right? Exactly. How do I do this? Why does it say salvage? I don't want to salvage it. I want to fix it. Structure first and electronics, right? I mean, I suppose we could do it that way, but I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Action wheel? Oh. It's not giving me an action wheel. What? That's not... Oh my God, put it back. No, put it back. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right click with F. Okay. Register to. Okay, I don't want to salvage it. Repair. Yes. I'm not trying to salvage it. Whoa, whoa. How? What do you mean repair is not needed? Cannot repair further. Repair station oh my God. All right. Repair's not needed. Repair's not needed. Power plant. Cannot repair. Oh my God. I have no power plant. Fuck. Are you kidding me? I have no power. I have no way to power the ship. There was one back at the store, but how do I get it here? That's the cooler. Power plant, yeah. Shit on a stick. Oh, that irks me so much. I don't have an RMC container. Wait a minute. I haven't loaded this thing. One moment, please. Please hold. Oh, look at that. All right, let's try now. Never mind. Okay, well, we've got juice. Now, here's the problem, chat. How do I fix the outside of the ship? I'm like, all right, we've got power. Let me see. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to see if I can at least get this thing sorted, kind of. All right, let's see if we can get this thing to power and at least get it on land. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Okay, we've got power. We kind of have engines-ish. I don't care about shields being critical, man. Come on. Rock back and forth, man. I'm like, bro, let's go. We can move it. It's something, I guess. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. I was like, yo, I'll just walk this back to shore, but apparently you can't even put the gear down. Engines are gone. We're not repairing this, are we? I don't think there is no way we can repair this, is there? Is there any possibility of being able to repair this? Yes or no? See, I mean, that's kind of what I think that's what we're going to have to do. We don't really have much of a choice. But first, hold on. We're going to enter this. There's a reason. Let's see if I can access the remote turret. I feel like I need some blood, man. Okay. I love that flight ready. Really? I don't think we're getting flight ready there, bud. Remote turret. Basil Dickinson, huh? Ooh. Why won't it power? Why are my turrets fucking shit on a stick? God damn it. Why are these not shooting, man? We're fucked. We are actually borked. Those are NPCs, by the way. They're using distort. Yeah, I think part of it is they're named to look like NPCs, but they're not. Well, as we already know. Excuse me? Hey, chat. Guess what? There was no way getting out of that. There was no getting out of that. It is what it is. There is absolutely zero way we were getting out of that. Ah, well, that's disappointing. You're right. I was in a box. And this is taking way longer than it should to respawn me. Well, so did I do I? Oh, there we go. I just had to wait for it to. Man, it's just gotten to a point where you can't even earn an honest day's living in the verse. What the actual F? All right, well, I'm going to submit that. Because that's half the contract. Oh, that at least paid for the ship rental. Sort of. Man, what a pain in the ass that is. Definitely not how I wanted things to go. Well, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Exactly, Screw Tape. I still got all the reps. So it's like we come in here and we check the reputation because that's for Red Wind, right? So that puts me into the junior category for them, so. I mean, that's not how I would have liked things to go, but. They're going to be really disappointed when they try to board that ship and take stuff, and there's not a whole lot to take because it's all contract cargo. Man. Oh. Okay. Considering I can't really play this laying down, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back out. I'm going to go back out to New Babbage Intergalactic Spaceport here. I'm going to go out to hit the spaceport. I'm going to reclaim the ship. Oh, god damn, that hurts. Holy shit. What I don't understand is where, like, what kind of joy do people get from doing that? Like, literally sitting there and just shooting the shit out of the ship, right? Like, what joy do they get from that? Those are the same people that would actually group up and gang up on, as far as I'm concerned, would gang up on a freaking dog and beat it to death in public. Same kind of people, same kind of mentality. The same kind of, it is the same exact same kind of mentality that, you know, someone would just come up and just start kicking a dog, and then everybody would get in, and you know, you end up with a dead dog and nobody would give a fuck. But then wondered why people don't like them. You know what I mean? I don't understand why I can't find a girlfriend. I don't understand why nobody wants to have sex with me. I don't understand why I don't have nice things in life. Because you're an actual asshole. That's why. That's why. Nobody likes the assholes. The assholes get no fucking actual joy. You're unhappy. You're miserable with your life. So you take that out on others. And you think you're extracting joy from the experience, and meanwhile you're not. It's just making you more miserable and unhappy because you can't extract actual true joy from it. Because if you can, then you're a fucking psychopath. I may be in this picture and I don't like it. Uh-huh. Hi, Briganti. Have you done that? Have you kicked the dude that is already down and has nothing more to give? And you just keep kicking the dude? Is that what you're saying? Are you one of those people that just sits there and just shoots at the ship even though the ship is disabled? Briganti's like, stop looking into my soul. I don't like where this is going. Hi, Vega. How are you? Why do you come in here screaming all the time? If the dude is myself, then yes, I probably do this in my head every night. I mean, I think a lot of us are guilty of doing that to ourselves in our own heads all the time.
Well, thanks for listening.
What makes that a better gaming experience? It's obvious it's not going to be joyful for the party you were shooting, so where's the joy?
Welcome to the aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
Removed from storage. No kidding.
Okay.
Your vehicle has been
We're just
moved to
claiming the
storage
default
facility.
because, I mean, you know, because that's all there is to it. All right. Seeing as how my lower back is very, very aggravated right now, and sitting down is actually going to make it even more aggro. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here, as much as I'd rather not, but I'm going to call it here for today. I just want to thank you all for coming along. Hey, you know what? We tried. Okay, chat? We tried to fix it. We tried to fix it. It had no engines, so, you know, it wasn't much. I couldn't even get it to VTOL enough to get landing gear under it, so I could try to get out and repair it. So listen, honestly, I think the Hermes, short of a freaking miracle, there was no way we were going to repair that bitch. That thing needed new everything. And maybe take a night and rest it. Well, the thing is, though, is I had all day yesterday off too, and like it was aggravated yesterday. Sitting doesn't help. Sitting makes it, just aggravates it even more. Standing, I was hoping that today standing would sort of be better, but no, it's still aggro. It is what it is, unfortunately. I have a body that does not appreciate the things that I go through to keep it functional. It's not happy. I'm ready and patiently waiting to invest more time than I should into SC. Still waiting. I mean, I think I've already been putting in an unreasonable amount of time in Star Citizen. By the way, chat, if you notice right there, we are halfway to unlocking hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I should be right. Is that? There it is. Yeah, there it is. So on my desktop, I already have House Flipper installed and ready to go for when we hit phase 1. I am still working on the dispatch. Hopefully I'll have something up this weekend regarding the community stream for American Truck Simulator. Oh, I mean, listen, I'm looking forward to being able to give it a full freaking commitment too. Technically I kind of already am, but you know. But yeah, so, and all of this is like that there. I've already got like the sandpaper, I've got the drywall spackle and the tools and the roller and the paint pans, a couple of paint brushes and everything. So we're already getting there. We're starting to work towards. I've got this stuff coming in to start doing the like cleanup and renovation, which is going to include like the wall over on this side that is currently sort of an ugly ass mustard. We're going to fix that and paint it a really nice N5 gray, which will sort of brighten the space up a little bit, make the lighting a little bit easier here. But yeah, chat. I'm going to actually stretch out on the bed for a couple of minutes while Mrs. Arcade is finishing up her work day, so we can maybe take the doggies out in a little bit. Maybe a little bit of a walk will help. Anyways, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful Thursday night. We'll see you back here tomorrow. I'm gonna be switching it up tomorrow. We're gonna give Star Citizen a little bit of a break, but you'll have to be here to figure out what we're switching over to. Anyways, have a wonderful Thursday night, everyone. See you back here for Friday stream. Cheers.